Shalom, Israel. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, the one of the apostles and elders of great millstone who well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the elect, pushing the word across the four corners of the earth. And I keep running across this, right? Only OF model says she and her mom were impregnated by the same man, which I don't personally believe that this is her mother and her. I think this is a social media stunt, which a lot of it is. And you have to fact check. A lot of these videos of viral stuff and oh my gosh, this is crazy. A lot of that stuff is just, people doing staged acting and then trying to go viral and get attention. The currency of today is attention. People love attention. And even with that, your attention, your energy, you have to be careful what you're giving your attention to. Too much attention into this phone, into this fake social media world, all of these things of the world, man. First John 2:16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of this world. And this is a reminder to myself even, to stop doom scrolling, and remain focused, because this pushing out this word and continuing to build, that's what we're here to do. Right, to multiply talents, use our talents as much as possible, gain as much mastery as possible. I said, "What be as your Father is in heaven, who is perfect." And you're never gonna be perfect, but we're sure gonna push towards it. All right, but I want to get to the main part of the lesson. Yeah, somebody already said it. Many online users believe this claim is a publicity stunt, which most of this stuff is. Do fact check everything. Some viewers noted when Danny patted her stomach, it made a hollow sound. But nevertheless, though, for it to be a lesson, because Jake will see this and copy this. And, oh man, that's some really cool stuff. All right, this is Leviticus 18 and 17, because right now they said what people are gonna eat and drink and be given to marriage. We're in that season. Well, especially here in the Shy, everything defrosting. We're about to see people getting married, all right, weddings and ceremonies, and they're in the spirit of just enjoyment, and you might have a wife, but at the end of the day, sex is marriage. You really don't want to sign off on any paperwork, make any covenant with Esau, because they'll always use it against you, all right? And brothers find out that the hard way, all right? But getting into sex is marriage, because you can't just deal with every woman. It's Leviticus 18 and 17. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Right? Meaning you can't sleep with a woman and her daughter. That's weak. That's wicked. Neither shall thou take her son's daughter, right? Her son's daughter, which is her granddaughter, or her daughter's daughter, right? Her granddaughter on her daughter's side or her son's side, to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswomen. It is wickedness. All right. So yeah, you have near kinsmen. Your near kinfolk. You have your close kin, close of kin, that the scriptures say, close family. And then you have those who are near of kin. Right? Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. All right, so you're not supposed to even deal with sisters. Jake will try to make that into a thing. Man, I'm fucking with twins. You fucking a couple of sisters together. Like just in an animal state, man. When you're part of a royal house, certain people you cannot deal with. Right? Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. Right? Just to go show you a royal mindset that we have. Women were put apart when they were unclean, when they were on their cycle, and you didn't deal with them. In this kingdom, that's they doing all that. All right, and men ain't putting a woman apart at all. She's gonna sleep right in the same bed as you. you know, turn the heat on and the AC at the same time. Right, just in a low mindset. Even dogs, dogs can't get with their close relatives. Inbreeding. Right, Leviticus 20 say it another way. And 14, if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness amongst you. Exactly. Deuteronomy 27 and 22. Because you have a lot of our people into a lot of weird stuff. Cursed be he that lieth with his sister, the daughter of his father, or the daughter of his mother, and all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that lieth with his mother-in-law, and all the people shall say, Amen. Now, yeah, you have a child by the mother and the daughter. It's gonna be confusion. It's gonna be complete confusion because not only are they brother and sister, but the mother is their is the daughter's is the kid's uh, grandmother-in-law. Yeah, it just gets weird. And then also, since you had children with the mother, that's her. Let's see, uncle or auntie. Cousin it's weird. No, brother or sister. Excuse me. That would be her brother or sister, because the mother created another one. But then they're also, yeah, it's just complete confusion, man. We're just gonna keep it simple. Confusion, you know, confusion, and that's what happened with the Greeks. Those Greek myths, right? Um, the Greeks and the Romans were in all kind of shit. When you looking through those Greco-Roman god stories, Zeus was with this woman and then with that woman, and then he got with his own daughters, and then he raped this person, and then got with this dude. It's all kind of just confusion and madness. All right, and today the gods of this kingdom are based on social media. All right, cursed be he that lieth with his mother-in-law, and all the people shall say, Amen. All right, and that's why in the scriptures it says, what, Deuteronomy 23 and 7, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. We know that word is Syrian, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt. Let's go into the history, because we always tracked our kinsmen. All right, because you had Terah, right, and we come from, of course, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But you had Abraham, Terah, the three sons of Terah, Abraham, Nahor, Haran. Right, and then when you read through it, I'm not going to read through everything, but you read through it, uh, all the inhabitants began to dwell in Syria. Right, Abraham, of course, was brought down to the land of Canaan. Right, and then Lot was brought down to over there to Sodom and by the rest of those different cities. Right, but you look at it, Abraham got with Sarai, and then they had Isaac. Isaac got with Rebecca. And when you read it, all these people went into Syria. And you look at Laban, which Jacob got with his two daughters, Rachel and Leah. Laban was basically Abraham's, was it great? Let's see. Yeah, great nephew. All right, but that's why you abhor not a Syrian, because they were all, in the same family. All right, we those were our kinsmen to an extent. Now they wasn't close, but they were close enough through Abraham and his brothers. All right, so we kept our lineage and kept track of who was who. It's a certain way that you have to deal with people. Especially women, especially in today's age. You gotta ask some questions. You gotta ask some questions, do some inquiries, because I've heard some weird stories, man, where people give what they were giving up, and then they accidentally get with their sister, and then Jake just so thirsty to jump in the bed, they didn't even ask no questions or try to, put a little something together. And that's all I had, man. I just wanted to bring that out as an example, because ultimately our records have been lost, but to the best of your ability, you still have to try to, you know, follow the commandments of the Heavenly Father. You don't want to end up in a weird situation. That's why it's good to have to honor your father, your mother, to have that good relationship. Because then he gonna tell you, yeah, this my other son, this my other people's over here, this my other daughter, you know. And these are all part of rehearsing the holy way. See, these people in this kingdom, they don't care. Right? Jake will give it their cousin. Jake's father would go around town, have another family. Next thing you know, you done got with some, did no inquiries. Nobody told nobody nothing. All right. But I just want to give that an example. Lord willing, is edifying. Shalom.